Welcome to the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, the home for the Eurovision Song Contest 1998. We haven't won the event for 17 years. Bucks Fizz did it for us in 1981, and that was the last time it came to the UK. But now, thanks to Katrina and the Waves, we're here in Birmingham for the biggest show in the world. We are here in the bowels of the National Indoor Arena. This is the press area for the 1998 Eurovision Song Contest, and as you can see, it's absolutely massive. All of these seats on the actual night itself will be full of the world's press. They're coming from America, Canada and Australia to see this event. It will be watched on the TV by an estimated audience of around 400 million. And it's all because this lady brought it to Birmingham. Katrina and those waves of hers stormed to victory in last year's contest with Love Shine a Light, receiving a staggering 227 points. But once all the champagne celebrations were over, the BBC was faced with a big dilemma: where to host the event in 1998. Eurovision executive producer Kevin Bishop was given the arduous task.
I'm looking for a city that A, has a venue that's large enough, and also a city that can provide the social programme for the 25 countries who are participating in the song contest.
Who else is in the running at the moment?
There's Edinburgh and Glasgow, Manchester, possibly Cardiff, possibly Brighton, possibly Bournemouth, possibly Harrogate, possibly Newcastle, possibly Sheffield. So there's a few contenders here. My gut feeling, if there is such a thing, is the NIA would be a more suitable venue for me than the NEC, only because I think it would be better to be in the city centre.
Do you think we've got a good chance here?
I think you've got a very strong chance.
The man was, however, just teasing. Of course it had to be Birmingham, didn't it, Terry?
Yeah, it did. I think Birmingham is really the only place in the UK, strangely enough, in this big country with millions of people. Birmingham's the only place really big enough to do it. And I think, as I said, the National Indoor Arena is probably the only place, and certainly the most suitable venue in all of Britain.
It's the perfect city for it. It's the perfect venue. It's a great city. They've got loads of hotels, and as you know, there are just thousands of people who are going to be cramming into the city to get involved in this thing.
I always treat the Eurovision with tongue-in-cheek, and I hope over the years I've gradually brought the British audience with me to take the same view, and they do. But we're the only country in Europe that does. Lots of countries take it terribly seriously. I mean, it's not a song contest, it's Europop. It doesn't bear any relation to popular music anywhere else except in the context of the Eurovision Song Contest. So it's just a piece of fun. Lots of good songs have come out of it, and lots of terrible songs, mostly terrible songs, badly performed.
You know, the thing about being backstage in the green room area is you do kind of bond with everyone else, and basically everyone is just crapping in their pants because it's very, very nerve-wracking, and you just think, I'm going to walk out there and I'm going to fall down in front of 300 million people.
I love doing it. I mean, I do it tongue-in-cheek, and I do send it up, but you can only do that from a position of affection. I love it. It's high camp, of course, and you might call it even schlocky.
Schlocky indeed! But those such comments have landed our tale in hot water with one group of people, the International Eurovision Fan Club.
For me personally, I like him. I like his style of presentation. I like his breakfast show. I listen to it nearly every morning. But I disagree with his comments about the Eurovision Song Contest.
But why?
Because he tends to want everybody to see it as a joke, as a bit of fun. If Chris Evans did the same at the Brits, he'd be slagged off by practically everybody in the country. But because it's a kind of thing which is quite unusual to the standard tastes of people in this country, I think he tends to use that as a platform to make fun of, rather than taking it seriously, which I think is a shame.
So the draw for the running order of Eurovision 98 was made with the help of a load of old balls, and the UK entry was chosen using the same method, as viewers of the National Lottery Show and listeners of Radio 2 decided Imani was the girl for us. And before you could say mille pois, the 26th of April finally arrived and the BBC moved into the NIA with just 2 weeks to prepare for the world's biggest music event.
We moved in at 12 o'clock on Sunday, and since then we've been putting all the lighting in, all the PA system, and now the set.
Now, I believe you've used a few lorries to get it up from London, is that right?
Yes, well, the set arrived on 20 lorries. It's now all unloaded. The lighting arrived on 4 lorries, and it's all unloaded, and it's all in the roof now.
How long did it take to design? Because it's already looking pretty pizzazzy.
Well, there's been a lot of planning going in. We've really been working out the design full time since Christmas. So there's a lot of work going in. So hopefully when we arrive, it will go together very quickly.
Now, it's looking very, very busy in the background. What sort of jobs are people doing at the moment?
Well, at the moment, we're just getting some of the pieces of the set ready to fly. We've already erected the main back to the set. We're now putting down all the staging.
Now, I know you're not going to give too much away, but what can we expect on May the 9th? How is the BBC going to present the Eurovision to us all this year?
Well, obviously, having been handed the show from RTE, who have raised the standard enormously, we're trying our best to sort of maintain the climb in production values, where we've got, I think, a stunning set which is going to look amazing on screen and to the live audience.
Is the National Indoor Arena proving to be the perfect place, or any problems yet?
No, it's definitely the perfect place. We've had nothing but cooperation from everybody in Birmingham, so it's working very well at the moment.
You've been getting the Midlands people very much involved with all of this as well, haven't you?
Yes, where possible. Obviously, it makes a huge amount of sense to source stuff from local companies. So the set was built in London, but all elements that service it are coming from local companies. So we're very happy about that.
The local theme is also extended to the legendary postcard sequences in between the acts, with some local landmarks and places of interest brought to global attention. Even the Eurovision trophy itself was designed and created in Birmingham's very own jewellery quarter.
I'm very happy, and after I work hard and I get this results, and this is my first prize, yeah, I'm really happy.
But who'll be lifting up that magnificent trophy? Ladies, gentlemen, place your bets. If you're titillated by Hot Totty, check out the Cypriot entry, Michael Hadjiani, with enough Mediterranean charm to break 1,000 hearts. Israel have created a stir with Dana International, the first ever transsexual to enter the contest. Well, at least we think it's the first, it's hard to tell.
Viva Maria, viva Victoria, Afrodita. Viva Victoria, Cleopatra.
Higher up the ranking are Sweden with their song dedicated to the memory of Princess Diana, which is an obvious vote winner.
Well, it's a song about that whatever happens in your life, you must not give up hope. As I said before today, a lot of people died last year, and I was related to some of them, and some of them I wasn't, but still I felt very strongly when Lady Di died, and maybe because she's a mother as well. So I wrote the lyrics, an angel passed me by, but she left her smile on the earth for us, so that we can see that love will still be there.
Now, your song, you're singing it in Swedish. You just said in the press conference that you would have liked to have been able to sing it in English. Is that right?
Of course. I mean, there's so many people that doesn't understand the lyrics, and it's really beautiful lyrics, so I would like to sing it in English.
And should you win on the night, will you be singing it in English at the end?
Yes, of course I will.
The Belgium entry, Melanie Cole, is currently the second favourite, which is probably due to her age, as she is just sweet 16. Imani leads the pack on the UK betting odds, but watch out, the Germans are at it again. Some newspaper reports have suggested that several private German companies are allegedly paying fans of Gildo Horn, their 98 entry, to go into neighbouring countries and vote for the German song. Gildo and his management have not surprisingly been quick to distance themselves from the vote rigging scandal.
I think that if you really, that really not many people will do that, and that everything we can do is ask them to stay at home and have a good night. Yes.
Whoever wins, it's unlikely any country will top the success of Swedish supergroup ABBA, who still live on today in the world of tribute bands.
The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself.
household names such as Cliff Richard and Michael Ball have been dealt that Eurovision slap in the face.
I actually had a really good time. I had a great time doing it until I'd finished doing my number and came off stage, and then they're there waiting with cameras like this man to see your reaction to Cyprus giving you 0 points.
They were horrible.
Oh, they were mean as hell. So I hid.
They were shouting.
So I hid behind my backing singers with a bottle of something going, no, no. And we missed out by 1 vote.
Join us in part 2 for 3 UK entries who had a little more luck than Michael.
Hi, we're Brotherhood of Man, and you're watching Live TV. Buzz in. You have to get the bloody last word. Spell it.
Save all your kisses for me.
Join us now in Birmingham, the home of the Eurovision Song Contest for 1998, and they've won it. They are the Brotherhood of Man. Hello!
Hi, Simon! Hi, everybody!
First of all, the obvious question, what was it like that night that you won?
Can't remember.
You're not that old.
No, he's not.
He isn't that old. He's lying. He's not that old.
Which year was it?
1976. How could you forget, Simon?
Well, I was 5.
Oh, isn't that awful? 5.
I put your record on a jukebox.
That's right, but you did actually dance to the song, didn't you? Can you do it now? Yeah, well, something like that.
Show me later.
He missed his feet, all right.
What were you feeling when you were backstage that night?
Well, very nervous. I mean, thank God we were the first one out, because I don't think I could have waited for 18 other people to actually have gone on before us. But at the same time, very exciting, and it was just wonderful. How can you ever, knock that competition? It's just so fantastic. And we wish the young lady, what's her name? No, what's her name? Imani, yes. I mean, I wish you all the very best. I think we could do with another winner.
How important has Eurovision been to what you've been doing all these years?
Very important, really. I mean, a lot of artists sort of try and forget it or say, like, was I involved in the Eurovision? Did I do the Eurovision? But it's been like, it's like everything in life, if you're a rock artist, then you're rock. If you're pop, you're pop. We're middle of the road pop, and that's what we do, and thank God for the Eurovision. All those people out there that bought it, we love it. We'd like to win another 5.
People still remember it, they still remember the dance, and we still do the dance, of course, and the audience still does the dance, so it's really good. We love it. Still goes down well. Here we are 22 years later, isn't it? And we're all here, same 4 people, still working, still enjoying ourselves, having fun. So it's been great to us.
And the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 1981 with 136 points is the United Kingdom with Making Your Mind Up, sung by Bucks Fizz.
You gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down.
I can remember the whole show apart from the last votes that came in, because we needed 4 points to draw level with somebody, 5 points to win by a point. And when it came up, the last one said 8 points. I don't remember anything that happened after.
Before you decide the time to write, we're making your mind up.
Now, let's cast our minds right back 17 years.
United Kingdom.
What was it like to win that night?
It was excellent. I mean, to be honest with you, I'll tell you something. I can remember the whole show apart from the last votes that came in. I don't remember going out and doing the song again, and after that we were taken all around the place with all these photographers and everything, and it was really, really good. I wish I could have remembered a lot of that. And funnily enough, Cheryl can't remember that either, because I was speaking to her about it a few days ago, and she said, I can't remember once we got the last vote. But it was really, really good. These 3 don't even remember it because they weren't even in it.
We weren't even born.
We weren't even born.
We weren't around.
Try to look as if you don't care less, but if you want to see some more, then the rules of the game will let you find the one you're looking for, and then you can show that you think you're making your mind up.
We were the only country out of all the countries that were in that got votes from every country, but there was a country that we were level with that actually missed out on for the first time not getting votes from somebody, and that's what pushed us into the lead on it.
Good night, Cyprus, and thank you for your vote.
Switzerland were the jury, the one before the end, and they couldn't obviously give themselves a vote.
Bonsoir, Suisse. Puis-je avoir vos votes, s'il vous plaît?
So it was between ourselves and Germany, and Germany didn't get it, and we were really surprised at that.
But you were happy though. And the rest is history, as they say.
Well, yeah, but we could have lost it because they could have said United Kingdom 3 points, and we'd have lost it by a point. I think the reason why Making Your Mind Up won it was because the routine and the song itself just worked well together. If we were to just stand there as 4 people and sing Making Your Mind Up, it wouldn't have won. Yeah. But the routine and everything in the middle and the skirts coming on.
I was going to say, the costumes were great.
Yeah, that was our choreographer's idea actually, Chrissy Wickham her name is. She suggested in the middle of it, if you want to see some more, she thought, it'd be a good idea for you to have long 50s dresses on and then pull them off and have minis on underneath. And I went, yeah, let's get on with the choreography. But it was her idea, and I think it was a great idea in the end when we won.
I hope she wins it for us, not only because she's an incredible talent, and she's not going to be pulling any punches. She's just going to go out there and go wallop.
I want this trophy.
Joining us now on Eurovizzin are the 2 girls that have sort of brought it to Birmingham, and now the one that's hopefully going to bring it back. Katrina and Imani, welcome back to Birmingham. First of all, Katrina, how's it been going the last few months since we last spoke?
It's been real hectic, you know. My ears are ringing from the phone ringing constantly. It's really exciting. Somebody get that phone. It'll be my agent. I got another booking. It's so great. See what Eurovision does. It's been a great year. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a year like none other. And I hope that Imani is going to know what I'm talking about, because hopefully on the 9th she is going to be carrying this puppy home.
It's a beautiful trophy, isn't it?
I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning.
Each day we live and learn as the wheels of heaven turn.
From the reigning prom queen, we go to the hopeful. Are you nervous? I bet you ask this a lot, but how are you feeling at the moment?
Just a touch nervous, but I'll be fine. I think the adrenaline. I need the nervousness to give me the adrenaline to go out there and do what I have to do, and I'm just going to go and enjoy it. That's my aim.
Now, there's 25 prongs on this gorgeous trophy, 24 silver ones and 1 gold one. Are you going to be the gold prong?
I certainly hope so. I'd love to take this home. I've got place for this on my mantelpiece, so let's hope next week brings me what I want. Thank you for the confidence that you're instilling in me. I appreciate it. I'm here to do my best. I intend to give these people a total run for their money.
Now, have you got any tips, Katrina? Because obviously you've been in that green room, and we know what you went through that night.
I think I should be asking Imani for the tips. I mean, she's sitting here, I did my first interview on live TV, and I thought,
I'm here to win this.
This girl is confident. She's got balls. She's got what it takes, which is great, because you don't want to see somebody go up there and apologetically kind of, I'm too scared to be here. You want to see a star go up. You want to see somebody make it look easy, make it look like fun, and make it look like you want to be that girl. And that's exactly what Imani does. She's going to be the new it girl. And she's going to replace all those other it girls with an SH.
Whoa! You're 16th in the running order, which isn't a bad number. Are you happy with that?
I am happy with that, actually. Just not too early so they'll forget me, and not too late so that I'll be sort of drowned out. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm quite happy.
Now, some people have said the song's a bit too classy to win.
What do they know?
Exactly, well, that's what I think.
I've only got one negative thing to say about Imani, and I think this complaint comes from my chiropractor more than anyone else. Girl, could you grow?
United Kingdom, 8 points.
What do you think about televoting? Because it's going to be the first year where pretty much every country is going to be televoting. Will that change the way that people actually win Eurovision?
Yeah, completely. And the other thing is it's going to get a lot more people watching it and turning it into the spectacle that it totally deserves to be. I mean, they're looking at 300 million this year. year, which is really good. I mean, it's going to rival Miss Universe and, dare I say, the World Cup for viewers.
I think it should. Who wants to watch men kicking a ball around a pitch anyway?
No one.
Well, exactly. That's what I say. You tell them. This year's just been weird. It's been like, Estonia and Croatia and Poland and Bosnia, and we've just gone to a lot of really kind of strange places where they don't have sports stars and they don't have pop stars, and Eurovision is everything.
You're the first black solo singer to enter for the UK as well.
I am. There's a little bit of history there. I'm very, very proud, actually, to be the first. Hopefully it's going to make other young black kids, singers, dancers, whatever, it's going to make them want to look at this competition and think, yeah, we've got a chance as well. We can give something back to this country that we were raised in, that we were born in, that we work in. And it's great. It's a wonderful feeling to represent. It really is.
What do you think makes a good Eurovision song? I know Katrina's got thoughts on this.
Gosh, it's going to have a fantastic melody. It's going to have amazing lyrics, but most of all, it's the person who sings it. It's definitely going to be the person who sings it. It's the way it comes across, I think, and it's all in the performance, We're going to have to draw the public in within 3 minutes.
We can't wait. Bucks Fizz send their love. Brotherhood of Man have sent their love as well.
Brilliant.
So let's make this 6, shall we? All the best, Imani.
Thank you very much. Take care.